Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and today we'll be reading People of Reddit who have lost a lot of weight or gotten into great shape. Have your standards changed? Or your personality? Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss videos. And also, I just started a second channel for some juicy relationship stories. The link to subscribe to the second channel is in the top comment and description below. I lost quite a bit of weight, and sometimes I still try to make fat jokes around new people, and it doesn't work out so well. Dude, I know it. I'm down 100 pounds, and my old fatty McFat sense of humor just doesn't work like it used to. Oh, I'm sorry. That isn't funny to you because I look mexy now. My bad. I've lost about 44 pounds and still losing. My standards haven't changed. I still am attracted to the same kind of guys. Only difference is now they're attracted to me. I've lost around the same amount as you. I've always been a guy that's always been overweight, and it's weird to see people looking at me, and I've struck up far more conversations with some pretty attractive girls recently. A confidence boost has been a rather sweet side effect. I went from being the computer nerd in school to being a very fit adult. On the outside, I appear to be the kind of guy who might pick on the weak or chubby, but inside, I'm still the computer nerd. It's a dangerous dichotomy, and it's gotten me into trouble. My standards for myself changed when I decided I needed to lose weight, not after I actually lost weight. No matter how much weight I lose or how fit I am not satisfied. Also, the amount of dedication and lifestyle change it takes to lose the weight is really distancing to people who are close to you and used to the way things were before. They don't understand why you were at the gym for an hour after work instead of with them during that hour, or why you can't meet them for lunch, etc. Honestly, it's really hard to lose weight and keep it off, even if you are doing it in healthy ways. Your body will fight against it, and you have to keep adding more and more just to maintain, counting calories, cutting more and more processed and junk foods, spending more time on meal prep, and finding healthy alternatives to recipes, more time at the gym, more time researching workout and food plans, etc. People say it's a lifestyle change, but it really has to become more like an obsession if you are going to get anywhere with it. I'm just not sure it's very healthy mentally. I'm saying this as someone who has gone through and is going through this currently. I'm not trying to judge other people because perhaps it is not as difficult for other people, but that's my experience of how I've changed. Losing weight made me realize just how superficial and shallow everyone is. Our culture worships outward appearances. I think it's a bit over the top, but it does make sense. Besides the whole biological aspect, someone who is in good health is someone who has enough self-control not to stuff themselves all the time, and the ability to commit to exercising, so it's also a visible display of desirable non-physical traits. I've lost about 60 pounds, 230 to 170-ish, and I can honestly say I've become a little less confident. I suppose I went from fat and used to being made fun of to knowing I can be attractive, and now I'm very conscious in how I try to look in public. Being a fat bum, I guess I expected people to look at me and think poorly of me. Now people look at me and notice when I have good and bad days. It's very nerve-wracking and has made me more secluded. I've lost nearly half my previous body weight. I was at 89 kilograms and now I'm at 54, and I'm 5'4"-ish. My standards haven't changed, but then it's not like I used to think I'm a fatty, I should go for large guys. I still eat what I want, drink what I want, and wear what I want, as long as it's suitable for my body type. If anything, I think more negatively about some, not all, some, really have to stress that as there are people that have health problems. Larger people, and I predominantly mean the ones that get the double quarter-pounder large meal every day from McDonald's, and then whine that they're bigger without trying to lose it. I do judge a person for who they are and how they are with me and others, as opposed to their weight, looks, social status, etc. I guess above it all, I'm proud that I lost it. I'm healthy, and I've added probably years to my life because of it. Hey all, I used to be 283 pounds and now I'm at 230. I'm also 5'7", so I'm in the middle of my transition and my personality has gotten better. While I'm still 50 pounds away from my goal, I've gained more confidence, I've become more social, and friends tell me my personality is overall better. Of course, I'm still self-conscious. You can still see my fat through my clothes, but I just have to keep working. Best advice I can give to people who are starting to lose weight is to put your feet on the treadmill and go. I know that feeling on one side of the brain saying all these things about what I can't do, and the other side wanting to do it. Even halfway towards my goal, the conflict is still bad. Also, just because you eat something unhealthy and will run it off later, doesn't mean it's healthy. I grew up being a fat kid. I was 90 pounds in 3rd grade, 150 in 5th grade, topped out around 250 pounds in 8th grade. By the time I was a junior in high school, I was down to 180. Senior year, I was around 210 and was in really good shape. The thing that changed the most was I became fascinated with my body. I was always flexing, posing in reflections. I wasn't a pretty boy by any means, but there were times when I was late to things because I was staring at myself in the mirror after a shower. I would wear tight shirts and my entire wardrobe rotated around how good my chest or arms would look. People would see me looking at myself or flexing in a reflection and maybe even think I was shallow, but I didn't care. They didn't know what it was like being ridiculed for being overweight and couldn't appreciate all of the pain I put myself through to get in that great shape, working out twice a day, 5 times a week, eating basically nothing except fuel for my body. It meant a lot to me, the sacrifices and progress I made. I was proud of what I achieved, and it was a ridicule that I didn't mind at all. I lost 70 pounds. I ate oranges and worked out all day, didn't count anything, just made sure everything I ate was healthy. No soda, no junk. I just felt better. I have more energy and just overall happiness, especially when interacting with other people. My standards actually went down because I realized that people have the ability to improve themselves. That unattractive girl with frizzy hair and heavy weight can become quite stunning with a new conditioner and diet plan. Girl, 5'6", went from 230 pounds to 135, all healthy eating and lots of exercise. I am a much more confident person now than I ever was. Nothing feels better than being in shape. I get to wear the clothes I want, don't feel crappy about my appearance every single day, and I don't cry myself to sleep because I hate my life so much. Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. Being fat never makes anyone happy. I hate to admit it, but yes, my standards have changed. I only want to date people who are also living a healthy lifestyle. I can't look at anyone the same anymore who decides not to change themselves for the better, especially people with children and families. Being fat is not healthy in any way, and I can't understand how anyone would choose stuffing their face and not exercising over being healthy and living a long, happy life and being able to keep up with their kids. Ever since getting in shape, it isn't only my size that has changed. My skin looks amazing, I actually crave exercise, I don't sweat profusely from doing everyday tasks, and no difficulty breathing. And the most important, I actually got off thyroid medication. Yes, you can reverse it. Been off it for 3 years now and kept all of the weight off and continued to lose a few more pounds. Take control of your life. You won't believe how amazing and happy you can truly be. I've lost about 80 pounds over the last couple of years, 275 to 195 pounds. The answers are yes and yes. Not that who I'm attracted to has changed, but I see myself in a higher league, honestly, so I have the confidence to go after and get girls that I never would have thought possible before. Not that I'm a super stud or anything. As far as personality, I've become more confident and outgoing. I've changed because I feel better about myself. But the thing is that I don't feel better about myself because I look different. I feel better about myself because people treat me different. It's like night and day. Before I lost the weight, I don't think a girl smiled at me once. I've lost 40 pounds by diet and exercise. Through this, I've changed a lot. I developed a passion for health and fitness, and now I'm studying to become a registered dietitian. Not only this, but before I lost weight, I was a 17-year-old girl who was obsessed with trends and not knowing who I am. I believe that becoming healthy truly helped me find myself. Through health, I lost a lot of anxieties and learned to focus on myself. Aside from my eating habits dramatically changing, 2 Big Macs for lunch, making a whole batch of brownies 2 nights a week, etc., everything I do for fun is different too. I don't stay inside playing Sims 3 all day. I actually want to get out and hike, run, rollerblade, bike, have a picnic, and do something fun. I did at first resent overweight and obese people, however. I just was so angry that I was like that, and seeing them just made me mad. That's not really how I feel anymore though. I still feel bad that I did. I lost around 50 pounds, and it definitely improved my self-confidence. For whatever reason, it just felt easier to interact with people, make eye contact, smile at strangers, or just be more outgoing in general. A lot of the people I've talked to, or read about from my time lurking in R Lose It, seem to feel the same way. After I lost the weight, I started going to the gym and put some of that weight back on, mostly muscle, but some fat as well. Getting stronger worked in exactly the same way as losing weight did for me, more confidence. I'm not sure that other people treated me different because of the weight loss, like some people mention on here. I definitely treated myself differently when around other people, and I think that, for the most part, was why my interactions with others changed. Not having all that weight, well, as much as that weight, was one less thing to worry about or be self-conscious about. And that brings us to the featured narwhals of the day. If you haven't yet, be sure to join our Reddit community for a chance to win some free narwhal merch. All you need is the Reddit app and a free account. The link to get both of those is below. Our first and only featured narwhal of the day today is Simple Revelation, and they say, "My butt is gone. 107 pounds weight loss." If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss videos. And once again, subscribe to my second channel, Luke Narwhal T, for juicy relationship stories. The link is below. Thanks for watching, narwhals, and I'll see you in the next one.